Hey guys, welcome on into today's MLB pick video play for May 15th, 2018. In today's video, talking about this matchup here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Baltimore Orioles. Going to give our lean on where we see the better value standing on the money line. The road team here, the Phillies, coming in as slight favorites at about -129 on the year. This Phillies group taking that next step in the right direction in their development, this young up-and-coming team, standing 23-16 overall, but the majority of their winning has been coming on their home field, which is probably part of the reason why they come into this one as only slight favorites with that 7-10 record on the road in comparison over to the Orioles, who have been one of the worst teams over in the American League with that record of just 13-28 overall. But the Orioles have actually been decently respectable at home, where they are 10-12 right now. The Phillies going to be sending out starting pitcher Nick Pivetta, and the Orioles countering with Andrew Cashner. So the Phillies, in terms of where their wins have been coming from, generally it's been outside of NL East play. Of course, a very tightly packed race there over in the National League East standings, and the Phillies actually don't have a great record against their own division, but outside of NL East play, they've actually been pretty dominant. And on the year, this Phillies group, one of the top pitching teams in the league, 5th in total team earned run average, but their batting's also been pretty respectable, 12th in total runs scored in their last outing, of course, picking up yet another win on their home field, getting past the Mets by a final of 4-2. Today, the Phillies sending out the 25-year-old righty Nick Pivetta, who's made 8 starts up to this point in the year, sitting on a 4.15 ERA with a 1.26 whip. In his last outing, Pivetta putting together a pretty nice showing, going 5 innings against the San Francisco Giants at home, giving up 4 hits, 0 earned runs, 0 walks to 7 strikeouts. So a great showing there from Pivetta, getting things back on track. He'll try to build off of that strong performance here coming into today's matchup against the Orioles. So Baltimore getting a few more wins more recently as their schedule's gotten a little bit more manageable, and also these games coming at home. So they took down the Tampa Bay Rays 3-1 in their last series. In their series prior to that, also getting past the Royals 2-1. So in terms of what the Orioles were able to do over this past week on their home field, some positive stuff coming from them, and it's important for this team to have a little bit of positivity to work around, just given the struggles that they've been dealing with this season. So the Orioles, 16th in the league right now in runs scored, which is fairly respectable. It's really been the pitching that's been holding this team back more so. 27th in the league in total team earned run average, with over 5 in terms of their ERA as a squad. So today the Orioles sending out Andrew Cashner, the 31-year-old. He's made 8 starts with a 4.84 ERA, 1-4 overall with a 1.5 whip in his last outing. Cashner, 6 innings at home against the Kansas City Royals, giving up 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks to 3 strikeouts. And it seems like he's just been consistently giving up runs over his last 5 starts, giving up at least 3 earned runs or more. And in terms of if he's able to do that again here today, giving up some more runs to the Phillies, that's going to put Philadelphia in a position where they're very comfortable playing with a lead. And of course, the Phillies not quite as good on the road as comparison to what we've been seeing from them on their home field. But in terms of an opponent where they should be able to have a little bit more success on the road, definitely this Baltimore squad, who's been right there towards the bottom of the majors in terms of their record this season. So coming into this one, we feel like the Phillies are going to put together a strong performance, compete hard, and in terms of the starting pitching matchup, it's fairly similar. And then also the Phillies, in terms of the offense, we give them a slight advantage. And with everything taken into account, we're going to go ahead and side with the Phillies here today on the road as just slight favorites on the money line at -129 as the better value play. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. You disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our picks for today over at stumpthespread.com. Link down in the video description. And be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks, guys, for stopping on in for today's video, and we hope to see you in tomorrow's action. Bye.